Okay.
Maybe just say no another time.
Okay, so welcome everyone. I've just started recording and we have a wee dog to keep us company today for our Jolok style Tai Chi and Qigong class. So let's get started. Um, oh, sorry, I forgot to pop you on mute. There we go. All quiet. Grand. Okay, so this is Foxy. Say hello, Foxy. Hello. Good. All right. So let's take right hand in fist, please, and left hand straight. Pull back the thumb, feet together, hands together, and we salute. Good. Okay. So open your stance. You can see he's the apple of my eye, and he's only got one eye, dear love him. So we go into the four corners, please, of the hips, and breathe and relax. He's a good boy. As so many dogs, I don't think he really understands what I'm doing when I do Tai Chi, but you're very good. You're very good. Yes, you are. You're very good. Yes. Okay. So I recently watched a video. I'm somewhat fond of watching YouTube videos, and it was about exercises for health. It was a 5 Japanese exercise habits to keep you younger for longer. And though we're doing Tai Chi, which is a Chinese martial art, I thought, that's interesting. And the first two exercises were straight out of Tai Chi. They talked about doing circles of the hips, whereas we're doing squares of the hips. But for the longest time, I did circles until I realized my master was not asking us to do circles. He was asking us to go into the four corners of the hips. But basically, it was the same principle that if you use all the range of the movement in your hips on a daily basis, then you will keep the mobility in your hips and you will lubricate and keep the ball and socket nice and free and comfortable. So, yeah, so I was, yay, I was having a little celebration when I saw that that was the first of the exercises. Trying to remember what the second exercise was, but it was also Tai Chi, straight out of Tai Chi. Oh, yes, it was the body ripple, and we might do that next. And though we don't, oh, yes, we do the body ripple in this class. It would be in the tiger move. So in, yeah, in the Immortals Crossing the Sea, you have a tiger move, and that includes a body ripple. So body ripples help to loosen and mobilize and strengthen the spine. Let's change direction, please. So it's very good for what's called the do channel, or in English, the governing channel. So that's the energy that flows up the back. So from the Western medicine point of view, body ripple, which is a spine ripple really, helps the mobilization of all of the vertebrae, bless you, all of the vertebrae. And it helps then with spinal function. So the nervous system, the central nervous system runs through the spine. So gently rippling through the spine helps just to keep everything nice and clear and helps with just normal function. And that's really what we're at in Tai Chi and Qigong, is to, no, don't be talking to me. We talk, he's very verbal. But by doing all of these movements, it helps to maintain natural, normal function. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just helping our system to do what it wants to do normally. Okay, so let's move on to our next wee exercise. I might have to get this dog a chew. Yes, I will, because he's asking very nicely, but it's going to get worse. So keep yourself going. Do you see what we're doing now? Shh, shh, shh. Give me a second. See what we're doing now? We're feeding into the four corners, but we're maintaining upright stance. So I'm going to leave you to do that for a second. I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to get the dog something to work out. So good. So now we have an occupied dog. We can continue. Yes. Okay. So let's change direction with this one. Okay. So yeah, so those first two exercises were straight out of Tai Chi. Some of the exercises then went on to do things that yeah, might not be so easy for people to do if they can't get down on the floor on all fours, but very doable in adaptation. And again, they were very similar to stuff that we do in Tai Chi. So a rose by any other name, shall we say. So basically, we want to focus on strengthening those legs and rotation of the waist. So the body ripple is this sort of forwards and backwards motion of the spine. Good. But then twisting actions are also very important for our physical function. So basically, it's the use your full range of movement as best you can. And that way we stay healthy. So the Japanese and the Chinese, they are neighbors. They don't always agree, but their exercises, yeah, arose by any other name. They are doing similar things to keep the body healthy and happy. Good, so let's stand on one leg and we send a wee rotation down through the leg and breathe. And change direction. The wee dog doesn't know he's a star. And shake out. Sorry for the chewing noises, but can't be helped. On the other side, better than growling and barking, which is his request for a chew. And change direction. Good, and a wee shake out. Okay, let's do the body ripple. Just because I'm mentioning it, let's have a go at it. So I'm going to show you from the side. So we're going to sit down and we're going to lift the pelvis and roll it forwards and then let the rest of the spine ripple up and finally relax down. Gosh, that was fast, Fox. Yeah, that whole chew. And we do again. So we lift the pelvis, we set it forwards, we roll up and let the ripple flow through the whole spine. Lift, roll forwards. Now you can do this seated as well. So just think of rolling up through the spine, a little bit like an inchworm. We roll through the spine. Now, it's not the easiest of exercises if you've never done it before, but with practice, just like everything else, it does get easier. And this is very, very useful for generally helping energy circulate around the body. It's also very useful for warming the system if you are the kind of person who just feels cold no matter what. This can warm you up. Or if you've been, I don't know, for whatever reason, you've been a bit cold, it's a very quick way to help to warm the body. So you can have a play with that. And just do it for, at the most, a couple of minutes as a standalone exercise. Even 30 seconds is very beneficial. As I say, it's often done with tiger exercises. You've got those rippling type movements. No need to force it, gently does it. Good, let's do one more. Excellent, and rest. Well, how did you get on with that? Yeah, good, okay. All right, so let us now move on to our master lock work. We're going to start with Wuji. We lengthen up through the top of the head, the chin slightly down and back, and release, relax, and calm down. Let me just see if I can sort out that beam of light. Ta-da! Okay. All right. So calming down. Feel through your body, into your feet, into the floor. And breathe. Listening behind. Find all 10 fingers, gently lengthen them down. And let's open with open door 5. So we scoop, lift and cover center. Feel through to the back, lift and relax down. Split the balloon, feel up the back, over the shoulders to the fingertips, and relax to waist. Turn the palms and gather, breathing in and down, breathing out. Scoop and lift. Turn, press forwards and up, and circle around. Return to waist height and swim. Press down and away. Bless you. And we relax down to waist height. Release your shoulders, drop your shoulders, let go of your elbows, feel into your hands, and we roll forwards and back. Never underestimate the power of simple practice. Simple takes you all the way, so much easier than complex. Because there's not much to it, you can, to the complexity of the movement, you can dive deep into the sensory experience, the energetic experience. You can find your way to your best outcome. Good. So now we do rotations. We turn to the corner, and come in. Breathe and relax. Good. And let's change. I'd actually like to go all the way through the 7 stars and rotations today. We haven't done it for a while. We've just used the first 3, and there's so much to it to benefit. It's good to keep these exercises present. If we don't use it, eventually we may lose it. So, good. All right, let's turn those palms and draw in, float up, expand and rotate. Good boy. I have a rapt audience here. Let's change direction. Feel your way. relax into the practice. We open, take a breath, gather into the forehead, point to the eyebrow corners, down the face and neck, and open. Point into the body, point around your feet, up the back of the legs, around your waist, and relax to center. Good dog, bless you. Relax to center and breathe. Calm yourself and release. So let's turn the little bowl. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to relocate the wee dog because it doesn't understand Tai Chi. Okay, so keep going, please, circling around the dandian. And excuse me while I... Good stuff. Okay, sorry about that. He's happy with his mum now. All right, so we are doing our rotations. Let's flip the toes to your front left corner and we do our choo-choo train. So we find the base of the spine. Do you remember we talked about mobilizing the spine? Here it is. We turn gently left and right. And doing this choo-choo motion with the arms, we feel into each vertebrae at the level of the hands. We walk our hands up, breathing, relaxing. So the physical movement of the spine is just gently rocking forwards and back, but the rotations of the hands helps to bathe and wrap the energy around each vertebrae in turn. So we are mobilizing and focusing the energy, very gently riding the natural wave up the back. Keep the chin slightly down and back. Keep the top of the head lengthening up. Feel your way to the base of your skull. Good, and step to the side. Isn't it lovely? Really meditative. Turn the toes, turn the palms. We bring left hand under the right armpit and we come along to chest height and we turn and feed the hands gently forwards and down. So that's a little tiger. It doesn't have the ripple, but that's a little tiger exercise. Good, and we'll do that a couple of times. So we'll step to the side and we'll flip the toes. We turn the hands, we come under the arm, along the arm, and good, and a half step. And again, we step, we flip the toes, we come under the arms, along the arms, and half step. Very good. We come back to, we do the phoenix. The right hand comes under, and we stretch and turn and twitch your left foot forwards, squash in and down and rotate. Good, release the back foot, turn the palms to hold ball, we relax down and expand, fill your back. Beautiful, we go up and over and come in, and we step back and we come up and over and come in. Good, back to front. We turn the toes to one side, we turn the body, the arms naturally swing around, look over your back shoulder and push your hands apart. Press the heels of the hands away from your body. Release and lasso the top arm, bring it down, turn and repeat to the other side. So we press the hands away. Good, release. Lasso the top hand and bring it down. Now we have the turtle. We cross the wrists and expand. Fill the back, curve the back, like the curve of the shell. The chin slightly down, the top of the head lengthening up. The arms are level with the legs, so they're not absolutely straight, but we press forwards as we fill back, and think of gripping that ball between your legs. And release, relax down. Good. And ready for our gold drill. So we're going to step to the corner. We step and step through. Rock back, hug, square up. And we step and step through. Good. We block, step back and pierce. We block, step back and pierce. We take a half step with the back foot. Choo-choo train and stretch. Full step with the front foot. Half step with the back foot. Full step with the front foot. Half step with the back foot. Full step with the front foot. Good. And yeah, and we'll do it again. Half step. Good. So we turn to the other side. We block. In front of the heart, we rise. Now I'm doing this mirroring. You're doing very well. We'll do it again, and I'll do it just the same as you rise. And we slide down, and we block, and rise. And we turn to the front, and scoop, and scoop, and scoop. You did brilliantly. You're very good at following mirror, but just in case, we'll do that all again. And I'll have back view. So 5 elements, please. We turn to the front left, standing on the right. Ready? And step, step, rock back, hug, square up. Right side, step, and step. Now straight in to water, step back, and fix the front foot. Block, step back, and fix the front foot. Wood element, half step, and stretch. Big step, half step, stretch. Big step, half step, stretch, and turn. Right side blocks up, left side forwards, glance down, glide down, left, half step in front of the heart, push. Glide down, right, and push. Turn to the front and scoop. Keep breathing. You can do as many as you like. And come in. Movement 6. We step. 2, 3, and 4. We swing the arms down, turn on the heel, step the back foot through, turn to the back, and open. Back the way you came. Yeah, it's a tricky one. We turn back the way you came, arms up, step back right, turn, throw the arms up, pivot on the heel, step the back foot through to face the back, and open, and keep turning in that direction. Step the left foot through for our martial flowers. So we circle and cross. You did very well. Do you see what I mean? We haven't done it for a while, so it gets a little bit looser in the body memory. It seems such a shame when we have to learn it again, but if we just do it every so often, it gets easier. Let's flip our feet. Ready? To the other corner. Cross and uncross. Cross and uncross. Good. Back to center. Take a breath. And we finish with our seven stars in rotation. So we're going to walk around in a circle. So heels together, toes apart. We start at the back of our space. We're going to take 2 steps to each corner of the clock, so to speak. And we curve it around so it's a nice circle. Ready? We lengthen up. We relax down. We lengthen the fingers down. We scoop. Let's take the right hand under. There's your little ball. Turn the ball over, push your left heel out. Swing the left hand towards the center of your circle and release the right foot. We take 8 steps, starting with the right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, halfway 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Turn in and release your left foot. Right hand to the center of the circle, left hand pointing to the elbow. Off you go. Left. 1, 2, 3, halfway 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, halfway 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and close. Take a breath. Rest hands level with the waist for a moment. Breathe and calm down to your center. Point to the floor. And a wee heel tap. Ah, well done. Good stuff, folks. Have a wee drink or a rest. Do whatever you need to do. You can have a wee stretch if you like. I'm going to have a drink. I was running a little late today, so this is my morning drink. It's good to hydrate. Cheers. So you may notice with 7 stars in rotations, it starts incredibly simple with the absolute most basic of moves. But as each movement unfolds, the next movement is a quantum leap of difficulty. So by number 6, it's really quite challenging. This business of turning in space as your arms are flowing around. It's all over the place, but there is a science to it, and with practice it gets easier. So let's just look at that turn, because it is very useful in itself. It's beautiful once you get it, and also it is a little nod to a movement that we do in the Immortals, this rolling around and stepping with the arms swinging up. So it is training, if you like, a training exercise for the other moves that we do. So just watch me for a moment. I'll do the front view of it. So this is movement 6, and it's called the 6 harmonies. So we have 4 of our big scoops, and then we swing down and pivot on the heel. And as the arms come up, it brings the back foot through, and you rotate towards the back, and you keep that rotation going so that your left side opens. And then we reverse it. We go up and we turn in with the foot, and we swing the arms down, and that brings the leg back. And turn the foot, let it follow, and then we repeat to the other side. So the arm comes up, we turn on the heel, we step through, and we open. And this time, instead of going back the way we came, we follow through, and we keep turning and step through. And that leads us into the martial flowers. Shall we give it a go? We'll do it together. All right. So let's start here. We're on our right, the right hand is up, and we're going to step open to the left. And we're going to scoop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We swing the arm down and lift the left toe. Swing the arms up and step through, and keep turning, opening the left. So you're facing the back. Good. Now we go back the way we came. So the left arm comes up, the left toe turns in, and we feed the weight back into the left foot and step the right foot back, which brings the arms down. Fix the feet, left toes follow. Feed into your left, throw the arms up and open the right foot toe. Stepping through, the left and opening the right side hand and foot. Very good, yes. And from there, we just keep turning to the right and step through left. And that leads us in to martial flowers. Yeah? Okay, so relax for a second. So you've done this before, but it is a while ago. So let us just have a look at the footwork. I think getting the footwork is always key. If you can know what the feet are doing, then you have a chance to get everything else right. Whereas always, if the feet are wrong, no matter what else looks right, it's all wrong. Okay, so unfortunately it's just the way of it, because it's like a building, you know, if the foundations are sound, then the rest of the building stands a chance. But if the foundations are dodgy, it doesn't matter what you do with the rest of the building, it's a dodgy building. So let's fix our foundations. So just don't worry about the arms for now. You can just let them be neutral and help you balance. So let's step open to the left and we do our 4 turns. So we go 1 to the left, 2 to the right, 3 to the left, 4 to the right. We're going to lift the left toes, turning, step the back foot through, and keep turning, open the left toe. Yeah. Now come back the way you came. The left toe turns in, feed the weight back, step the right foot back, and turn the left toes in. Feed the weight left, turn the right toes out and step the left foot through. Turning to the back, turn out your right foot. And now keep turning, still turning to the right, and step the left foot through. Okay, now I appreciate even that will be difficult because you're turning your back on the camera. But I can't really think of a way to fix that, you know. We could turn it sideways on, but I think that could get a bit confusing as well. Yeah, it's going to be confusing either way. So getting the understanding of what you're doing is key, and then you just give it a go. So let's do it one more time, just the feet. Yeah, so we have an open stance. We're going to turn left, we bounce, right, left, right. Lift the left toes and turn. You're going to step through with your back foot, but that turns you to face the back and open your left. Now turn your left toes in, feed the weight back into the left, step the right foot back and turn your body to face front, turning the toes in, feed into your left. We repeat to the other side. So we turn right, we feed the weight forward, step the left foot through, facing the back, turn the right foot open, and keep turning to the right and step the left foot through. Very good. Now the arms, you're scooping and then you're swinging the arms up and over and you're allowing the momentum to open one side and then come back up and swing and open. And the thing is that I think you can't really practice the arms correctly without the leg work. So we're just going to do it all together. And the way I think to get this right is not to worry too much about it and just let your body flow. So let's give it a go. Ready? So we're standing on the right. We step open to the left and we scoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. We swing the arms down, pivot on the heel and step through and open. Good, that's it. And now we lift that arm back up, turn the toes in again, feed the weight into the back foot, the left foot. We step back right and swing the arms down, swing the arms up, turning on the right heel, step the left foot through, turn to the back, open the right side. Yes, very good. Keep turning and we step left. And then we can relax into our martial flowers. Good, and rest. Just out of interest, that Japanese video that I was watching about exercises to keep you healthy, one of them they called threading the needle, which was literally being on all fours and taking one arm through and bringing it across and then lifting up. So I'm not going to ask you to do that, but do you see that when you do martial flowers, you're bringing the arm across, and so you're getting a bit of that stretch. And we also have the opening, which gives us the equivalent stretch. So I think that's interesting. I was very happy. You know, I'm always happy when I see things that reinforce how good Tai Chi is, even if they're not Tai Chi. Okay, shall we do it one more time? Yeah, all right. So standing on the right, we step to the left and we scoop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We swing under and up and step through and open. Good, yes, keep going. So we bring the toes in, we bring the arm back up, feed the weight back and step back right. Swing, feed the weight back, turn on the heel, step through and open. Keep turning in that direction, step through left to do your martial flowers. Good. And rest. Lovely. Now, we touched on that today. I think it would be nice just to finish if we go through the Immortals once. And the reason I'm jumping straight to the Immortals is you can see the preparation that we have done in 7 stars expressing itself in the Immortals form. So if you want to have a quick sip of water or have a little stretch, this is your natural break. Okay, and let's finish today's class with Immortals Crossing the Sea by Master Joe Locke. It's all Joe Locke's work that we're doing in this class at the moment. So let's bring the heels together. We lengthen up and we relax. Let's scoop the hands under, left hand under, turn, push the heel out and step, separate. Keep going. Here's your back ripple, tiger. And here is your arm swinging up as you turn. Your martial flowers. Now we turn to the back, right hand hooks, and we step to the left. We turn to the left, left hand hooks, right hand opens, and we feed the weight back. Good, we step left, circle the arms, step right, push the hands out as you turn. Step down, keep circling the arms. Right foot kicks, circle the arms, lift, step, and step through. We can do the jump, right, left, jump, kick, step, step back. I know that wasn't much of a jump, but it's something. We gather, right hand up, left hand down, right hand down, left hand up. Relax. Come in, sacred sword, and take a breath. And close left. Jolly good. Good show. Well done. Okay, let's finish, folks, with a little bit of a warm down, a wee rotation in center and breathe. So maybe you saw the little nods within the 7 stars in rotations to the Immortals form. You'll see more if you do the Phoenix. It's all there. So 7 stars is a really good vocabulary and building block practice for everything else that you do. It's all too easy to just push the simpler stuff aside and want to get into the nitty-gritty. But if you do practice the simple aspects, you know, it's kind of like saving the pennies, the pounds look after themselves. If you do the simple basic practice, the more complex stuff has much better technique. Whereas if we just only ever focus on the complex, our technique suffers. We might not notice it, but it does. So keep practicing the basics, please. And something we don't do hardly at all in this class, but standing practice is key. So do your standing, breathe and relax through your body. Down through your legs, please. Knees, lower legs, ankles and feet. Good, up the body again. Over the shoulders. Remember this next one? They go up and we pat under the arms. One often confuses, but it's a very good one. Good for the brain. You can pat yourself on the back at the same time. Good, and back down through the body. Good, a little shake out, and let's finish with 100 ailments go away by Bing Xiao, my favorite. We flop the wrists and we bounce. We let all the wobbly bits wobble. And relax down. You don't need to do many, 7 heel taps every day. 100 ailments go away. Good. Breathe into your body. Gathering up your hands to cover center, hug your elbows in. And feel your energy is stronger. Beautiful. Well done, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a slow start because I got a few things wrong, opened the wrong meeting by mistake, but we got there. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.